What if I told you that your daily habits are either adding years to your life or literally stealing life away from you? The research is clear about this. Your daily habits will completely shift your epigenome and honestly create a completely different genetic expression that will lead to either dis-ease and disease later on or lead to high performance health and vitality. So I want to talk about 5 top tips that will help you live long, healthy, and vibrant for the rest of your life. And it's something that you can integrate yourself, but you can also share with other people. So hopefully I'll make them simple and easy to integrate for yourself and your family. Number 1 is you want to master your circadian rhythm. Your circadian rhythm is that sleep rhythm that you get in. A lot of people, they go to bed at different times, they wake up at different times. But if you are militant about being in bed at the same time and waking up at the same time, it is a game changer. When I was going to university in my undergrad, one of the professors was one of the top sleep researchers in the world, and he was talking to me about how the number 1 indicator whether people got like really good sleep or not was whether they were consistent with the way that they went to bed and they respected the time they woke up as well. So that is absolutely essential. It's a game changer for being able to detox the body at night, to get into deep delta wave sleeps, especially the earlier you go to bed. And it will help you regulate cortisol rhythms and optimize adrenal health and all the other benefits. Will also help to drain the brain through the lymphatic system. The only way you can do that is to get good sleeps at night. And a lot of people dealing with brain fog and chronic fatigue syndrome, like this is one of the biggest issues out there, right? So we have to get good sleep, follow a consistent circadian rhythm, okay? So the second thing that I think is essential is novelty and movement. So your brain, it likes novelty. It likes being stimulated in different ways. And the more that you can stimulate yourself in different ways, the better it is for your nervous system and your joints and your brain. Obviously, to the point you're not like compromising your joints by doing the splits, and you haven't done the splits in like 5 years or something like that, or 10 or 100 years. But I'm talking about like just experimenting with walking backwards when you're walking down the sidewalk, or when you're going to the gym where you do different exercises, or if you're in the kitchen and you're kind of like doing your thing, playing some music and maybe dancing around and singing, and then spinning to the left and to the right, doing things that you don't normally do, moving your joints in different ways that you don't normally move your joints. So that is tip number 2, is novelty in exercise and in movement, right? Number 3 is integrating a longevity diet into your life. Now, there are different diets for different people genetically. Everyone really deserves a customized nutrition plan. I'm on a specific nutrition plan. My wife's on a little bit of a different one. You know, we're eating similar foods, but there's some customizations here and there. So I believe that if you can get on a longevity diet, and what it looks like as a general overview is more of a lower carb Mediterranean nutrition plan, that is huge, right? Some people want to go vegan, raw, that's great. Just make sure you're supplementing. Some people are hardcore carnivore. Make sure that's grass-fed, and make sure that you're consuming the right amounts of fiber and all the other things that a lot of times people that go to one extreme or the other are missing. But really what we found in a lot of the genetic labs that I've done on the thousands of patients I've worked with is that the lower carb Mediterranean style diet is absolutely a game changer when it comes to longevity. The other thing is, how is it that you're managing your emotions and your stress? So what I believe in, that is one of the best strategies to manage stress, is your breathing. If you can get into good, deep, methodical breathing, I think that is essential for managing stress. Also, becoming in a state of awareness and thinking about your thinking. I know that sounds weird, but when you get into a state of observation about your thinking, you then access your frontal cortex. You move out of the limbic system, which is the emotional center of the brain, and you start thinking about why is it that I'm emotional about this? Or why is it that I'm letting this stress me out, etc.? A lot of times, stress lives in the world of either the future or the past, right? It doesn't live in the present moment. And so oftentimes we're stressed out over something that hasn't even existed yet, or we are, stressed out over something that happened in the past that we have no control over anymore. So when we get into a state of observation around our thinking, we can get into a place where we're like, okay, do I want to allow this to create stress and trauma in my life anymore? So again, breathing and getting in a state of observation for stress management is essential for longevity, for health, for vitality, just to enjoy your life at the fullest. Because that's what I believe longevity is about. It's not necessarily how long you live, it's how much of a quality life are you living. And of course, we want to live long as well. And the last thing is, are you getting the right kind of nutrients, right? Macro and micronutrients. This is essential for longevity. A lot of people don't supplement. They don't supplement the right way. They're not supplementing things in the research that shows that, yes, if you do this, if you take these things, you can reverse certain biological clocks within the body or biological ages that are creating and wreaking havoc in your body. So you can impact your hallmarks of aging, all the different hallmarks of aging, from your microbiome, your mitochondria, to cellular senescence and stem cell exhaustion, et cetera, et cetera. There are nutrients that you can take. Now, I'm going to educate on a lot of these different things in more detail in the future. Please subscribe, share this video if you felt like it was value to you. And I'd love for you to post in the chat, what is the one thing that you are going to take away from this video? You're here, you're listening to this, so go ahead and participate in your own transformation. And by just simply even posting what you're going to do, what it does is it neurologically kind of creates a response in your brain that says, this is what I am committed to doing, moving forward on doing this one action. So take one action from this video, and I can't wait to hear and see what you're wanting to accomplish from this information. Thanks so much, and we'll talk to you soon.